Yes, so welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. Those of you who will come on later and view the streams as you roll through these YouTube streets is well appreciated. You could just hit the up like button to keep me going in the algorithm. I hope everybody is enjoying their holiday weekend as it's just beginning. People are going to see family and friends and having that connection for over the holidays. I wish everybody well. I wish everybody safe travels back and forth from your home and to your destination and from your destination to your home. So, from my family to your family, you guys have a beautiful and wonderful holiday. And please take the time out to treat yourself good just by resting your mind, allowing the body to be relaxed. And, what I'm saying to you guys, I'm definitely trying to apply it as we enter into 2024. But I had to come on, guys, and let you guys know that I'm still in the building. Yes, word is still in the building. And I'm coming in to be a little bit messy because, not for nothing, I have literally been following this story. Give me one moment, guys. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I am going to step away for just a moment. I will be right back, and we are going to get into this whole Blueface and Krishan. Like, not for nothing. I mean, it seems like some people don't learn. Like, what more do you need to see to make you realize what is actually happening right in front of your face? Guys, I'll be right back. Vibe out with me. I'm in Missouri. Unfortunately, guys, I may have to end this stream and definitely come back. It's a lot going on, as you guys know. Holiday weekend, family, all of that. And I got to get ready to go to work not too long from now. But I was trying to just fit in this little live because it was just like so bothersome with this whole Blueface and Krishan Rock situation. And I definitely wanted to get you guys' thoughts on it. And please feel free to definitely put in the comment box your opinion and what you feel about any topic that I do come on to discuss. But yeah, I feel like I feel like some people choose to be how would they say, you choose to be a glutton for punishment or something because certain things, I mean, for myself, I mean, I don't know the state of mind that she's in because everybody handles relationships and situations differently. And not for nothing, we know that Blueface is a full blown narcissist. But I'm gonna just give you a rundown on what recently took place between Blueface and Krishan. And I feel like she didn't really sit there to put herself first alongside her child and even say you're not going to put yourself first, then at least put your child first. But what people fail to understand is that if you don't consider yourself first, there's no way you really have consideration for that child. Because if you consider yourself first and what damages that can bring emotionally along physically, you wouldn't even want your child to even feel that because you know the significance of what traumatic emotional abuse can be like. You know what I mean? And he's so small even to have to adapt to a lot of behaviors as far as when it comes down to Krishan Rock. And please, I understand she's a first time mom. It's been a lot of first time moms. If you are unfamiliar on certain things when it comes down to taking care of an infant baby, we are in the era of what we call technology. You can go anywhere and you can find out and ask doctors. You can, whatever you need to do in this day and age, like you have the ability to do and the ability to learn. So certain things when it comes down to Krishan, her being a first time mother, I don't feel like that's an excuse at all. And I do feel like, she puts herself in the position to keep on being punished. But anyhow, y'all, like I said, I came to get messy. So now listen. Blueface and Krishan Rock continue to put their infant son in danger, going live on Instagram after a dispute where Krishan claims Blueface ambushed her and punched her in the face. Both went live on Thursday morning from Blueface driveway, and according to Krishan, Blueface asked her to come over and she listened, hoping to get some babysitting relief. She then claims Blueface ambushed her and assaulted her, striking her several times in the head. It appears he left bloody evidence all over her car and his knuckles. Krishan refused to leave Blueface driveway and told police that she was waiting for the cops to come to haul his ass away to jail. First of all, I don't even like listen. Mm. You would have told me that, but based on your actions prior before and you not even claiming my child, are you crazy? You're going around saying that the child that I'm saying we bear together is not even yours, and then you're going to call me on a late night to talk about you want to see your son, late night, morning, whatever. But you're calling talking about you want to see your child, and I'm supposed to get him together to come rush and see you, and he's only your child when it's convenient. Do me a favor, go sit down. I would have never even been over there. You would have never even got the chance to hit me in my face several times, my face, my head, whatever. And my child definitely would have never even been in that type of dramatic situation at all. Because by the end of the day, I would have put myself first. So that way, just putting yourself first is securing your offspring. Your child is you. So for you to sit there and know that you guys have a toxic relationship, and you know that he's not going to change his behaviors, but also you're not going to change your behaviors either because you're continuing to do the same thing. So, y'all, however, as for Blueface, he claims Chrisean showed up unannounced, and he claimed the baby Chrisean Jr. was being transported without safety of a car seat. That's another thing. It's alleged. It's alleged. I mean, it was a situation where he went over to Krishan's house and he removed the baby out of Krishan's, I guess that was her best friend or whatever, care. And he was drunk and he got into an accident. You guys can definitely check that out on the Shade Room. Everything is on the Shade Room. If you guys want the Daily Mail, you guys can find out like the whole download of everything that's been happening up until now. And for me, like I said, I'm saying to myself, like, girl, are you serious? Like, not only did okay, you showed up to his house because you said you needed parent relief. Okay. So you assumed the same guy that said that he's not your baby father and that's not his baby is now going to relieve you so you could get some time for yourself by babysitting a baby that he thinks that's not his. Well, let's just make this shit make sense. Please, guys, let's make this shit make sense. You show up to his home, he punches you in your head several times. He then states that you have the baby Krishan Jr., but you don't even have the baby in a car seat, allegedly. And on top of everything, you're sitting in his driveway and you're saying you're waiting for the police. The police should lock both of y'all asses up because you both are just stupid. Like for me, Krishan knows what Blueface gives. Period. And Blueface knows what Krishan gives. And I feel like they both know what they're doing. Are there feelings involved? Yeah, there could be feelings involved, but do they truly love each other? No, because they don't even love themselves to even begin to love each other. But if you're going to sit there and deny my baby, and you're going to say my baby's not yours, I'm not pulling up to bring my child to come see you. You're going to eat those words. You claim you went behind my back and got a DNA test and you know this and you know that. So if you know all these things, why would you think I'm going to pull up since you claim allegedly you took a DNA test and you know that Krishan Jr. isn't yours? The same stunt you pulled on your baby, your first baby mother of your two first children. Guys, this shit is just crazy. But I want a lot of young ladies to really take a message out of it. And the message is start to value who you are, know your worth, and stop always settling. Sometimes we could be stuck in such a dark state of mind because of all the abuse that we allowed ourselves to just endure. But allow a point in time when you do set yourself free that you value how great you are. You know that people will break you down and try to destroy you and try to make you feel like you're less than nothing. But if you stand true to who you are and believe in what your abilities are and know how great you are and know what powerfulness that you have dwelling within yourself, No one or nothing that anybody say, as they will say, no weapons against you shall prosper. Welcome, Puerto Rican 360. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for pulling up. I said, let me come in here real quick because I needed to be a little messy when it comes down to this whole Blueface and Chrisean situation. But for the most part, I need my young people to really, look at their situation and really try to take a message out of it, especially like, look, she's a beautiful young lady, physically, you know what I'm saying? Is she putting her body through a lot of trauma? Yeah. Blueface uh, would be a handsome guy, but did he or is he still putting his body through trauma? Yes, he is. And all of this is surrounded around fame. And all of this is surrounded to the point where if it's not about the fame, it's about the money. You know what I mean? And no money should be worth that much for you to feel like you need to sacrifice yourself and allow yourself to be broken down, like I said, and demoralized because let's get it straight. When she and Blueface was at the height of their relationship of just being in love, what happened? She was out here, she was drunk, she was letting him do whatever he wanted to do, and it was a whole movie. TMZ was catching it, the Daily Mail was catching it, the Shade Room was catching it, and it was being put out there. And I know for myself, just based on her actions, you know, listen, you can love a man to a degree in your mind because that's what your mind is telling you, but you can't say that you are in love with a man if you're not in love with yourself to know that certain things are not acceptable. You know what I mean? And to know that you won't allow certain people to do certain things. And let me tell you something. We all been young. We all been through some shit. And I ain't going front. It takes you a minute to try to really catch yourself. Some catch themselves quicker than others. You know what I mean? But when you get to that point, it's like almost like an awakening. Puerto Rican 360, those two were never in love. Listen, Puerto Rican 360, I feel you when you say that she ruined her life when she joined that stupid show and then ruined it worse by getting with him. Listen, and listen, and I believe what was that show? I think it was the Baddies West that she joined. But listen, she was signed to Whack 100 and they were in that little house. And I think that was actually Blueface. I forgot the name of it, but I know it was like Blueface Girls or something like that that was supposed to be living in that house that they had that Whack 100 was actually kicking her out of. Welcome, the First Lady, Queen Alita. Welcome to the building. Listen, it's a total mess, but they're young, they have a lot of money that they're probably not even used to. You can tell just by the movement, alongside with fame. And fame and money is very addictive. And the message for me, for my young people is please, money, don't let that overtake your mind. Fame, don't let it overtake your mind either because you see a lot of our young people going to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it may be. And you know, not everybody fits the criteria to be able to position themselves to attract people's attention in a certain way. But it doesn't mean that you don't have your own unique style and intelligence of probably having another niche and doing it to the T. And nobody else can do it better than you. You know what I mean? And we tend to try to fit a trend. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not about fitting a trend. Sometimes it's just about beginning to know who you are and being happy with who you are and being happy with what skills you're great at and not trying to be someone else or follow somebody else because this is what they put in front of you and tell you this is what you should be obtaining. Puerto Rican 360. It was the Bad Girls Club. And then Natalie turned it into the Baddies, right? It was the Bad Girls Club, and then Natalie turned it into the Baddies. Peace, sis. I'm not on the right page. Hold on. Okay, the first lady, Queen Alita, be right back in the building. But like I said, I ain't come to stay too long, but I just wanted to definitely jump in because I definitely got to get ready to head out of work, do this overnight shift. And y'all, let me tell y'all something else. For those of you, and here we go with these relationships. Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B has finally decided she was filing for divorce after draining Offset's bank account. I mean, for me, I seen it coming. She knew what it was. But I think what hit her even more is the fact that the person that he chose to go back and deal with is the person that she went to jail for. You know what I mean? A person that her best friend is doing time for currently right now. And she had to pay so much different court fees and etc. and went through the whole motion for him to then go be with the same female and have the same female at his birthday party and them hanging out and whatever, whatever. We know what type of time they on. Offset, he's a Sagittarius. No disrespect to the Sagittarius, but Sagittarius men are galluses, and you put money in their hand and they can't even control themselves because you could put like $20 in their hand and they think like they got $50 and they're ready to just go in. So Cardi B finally drained their joint account that they had together. So basically, if Offset had 28 million, Offset was spending 29 million instead of what he had. He was spending over it. And majority of that money was Cardi B's money in the account. So finally, she has decided to file for divorce. And I think she should. I feel like he's still in a level of where he wants to live his life. They are in the entertainment world. It has been things said about her as far as being married and dealing with other people. Allegedly, I don't know how true that is. But it's been certain things put out there, like I said, in the shade room and etc. or whatnot. So if you guys are into the whole Cardi B and Offset situation, you can go ahead and follow it on the shade room, Daily Mail, and you can also get updates right here at the Odyssey podcast. But however, and more news, TD Jakes and P. Diddy, Sean Combs. Okay, guys, listen. It has been reported that allegedly TD Jakes and Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, have had a tight relationship, and it's being said that TD Jakes is familiar with the freak offs that Diddy would have when he would throw these private parties where people cannot take photos or have their phones or do anything. You're in the party, you have to hands over everything. And these parties was said to be where these freak off things will take place. I mean, when we talking male and male interaction, female and male, female on female, listen, it's crazy. But he is now named under this whole situation with the whole Diddy and Cassie. I am going to do my follow up on it, but listen here, man. Listen. He's already out there. You can go and see pictures of him and Diddy and all of that together. So, I mean, I never really too cared for TD Jakes in the first place, but I'm not gonna just do that and be biased. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna wait around, and I'm gonna definitely keep you guys posted because this shit is crazy. You got the pastor involved in the freak offs. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's like he's praising the Lord on Sunday. He's doing Bible study on Tuesday. And then Thursday and Friday and Saturday, he is just being a total freak off. And he's involved in some shit with Sean Combs. And we already know because all the allegations that has been put out on Sean Combs as far as all his involvements in pulling strings when it comes down to these young people and the trafficking that people don't want to talk about allegedly because just for you guys, I have to say allegedly, guys, it's getting crazy out here. But like I said, that shit blew my top off. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, you're praising the Lord on Sunday. You're telling people, please put your tithes in. The Lord needs 10%. And then you're out here doing freak offs. Oh my God, with the high end celebrities. Listen, I ain't got no time. This is craziness. But yeah, guys, I had to drop in, drop some shit on you guys real quick. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. Puerto Rican 360, First Lady presents Auntie's house. Thank you guys for pulling up on me. I got to get ready to get myself ready to head out so I can go and do this overnight shift. And this is the Odyssey podcast with, of course, your girl Word. Please take the time out to subscribe, hit the up like button, notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. Listen, guys, even if you don't want to subscribe, can you just hit the notification bell just to hear some of the content? But even if you don't want to hit the notification bell, guys, can you hit the up like button so it keeps me in the algorithm? Listen, I want to wish everybody a blessed holiday from me and my family to your families. And I hope everybody enjoy their holiday. And I hope everybody get what they want for what they consider to be the Christmas. I'm not big on the Christmas situation, but neither here or there. I just want everybody to have a blessed holiday and many blessings, like I said, from my family to yours. And I will be back in the building. So stay tuned. Trust and believe me, we got more updates, even with the whole P. Diddy. We got a whole nother part two coming soon. So stay tuned for the part two. And don't forget to go subscribe to the Odyssey Podcast 2.0. That's where I'll be doing my reviews on my videos. So listen, we'll be looking at some shows and we'll be talking about it. And I mean, listen, y'all already know. It's all about brain food. And that's what I'm about. I'm about feeding the mind. And I'm also welcoming those who have information to give, as well as we have information to give to you guys also. I appreciate you guys so much. And we'll be back in the building. Like I said, the Odyssey Podcast. Subscribe, hit the up like button, notification bell, so I stay in the algorithm. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Happy holidays.